Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Now from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's running out of time here. Misses the receiver, incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, that one's picked off. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Testing the right side here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated, but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools from both sides. It's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Is back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Breaking free at midfield. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air. It's Lindsey. It's a wide receiver screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going to put it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that 1st down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a 1st down.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Carpenter. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Wolverines. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Using his legs, it's Green.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Timeout, Michigan.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. What a snag by the junior receiver. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Looking for a gap. It's Green. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Of course, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Michigan.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He escapes the pocket. The sure hands. It's Owens. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Inside the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
That makes the score Michigan 17, Ohio State 7.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. He'll take a deep shot here. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass, it's Carpenter. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Michigan.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Michigan offense back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Catch made on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. You don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Lindsey. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They get it down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Crosses the 10 all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone. Touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. What a catch!
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
He's got a receiver wide open here. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Grab down the middle. It's Green. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass complete on a crosser. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Tailback with another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a late, deep throw. Hook inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.